Welcome to Spiritual Rebirth Tarot, Scorpio. So nice to have you here for the October 18 through 24 reading. So welcome into the channel, and here at Spiritual Rebirth Tarot, we really want to help you find hope and healing in your life and look at the spiritual journey for the week. So this week is an interesting week, 13th, which, well actually this week of the 18th, but this week when I'm doing this video and the 13th today, it's like, as you notice, my makeup didn't work, so I just took it off. So, oh well, we'll just have to deal. Anyway, next week I'll have a face again. Anyway, thank you so much for coming. This is a general reading, Scorpio. So when we look at the reading, it may or may not resonate with you. Like I'm a ascending Scorpio, so maybe this would resonate with me. While you might be an ascending Gemini, and so that may resonate more with you. So find out as you go along. For different channels, I find that different signs are more resonating. So as we take a look first at the Spirit Animal deck with Colette, Baron-Reid. So you'll notice that down below I have all the links for the different cards that I used if you're ever interested in any of those. These are some of my favorites with the animals. So let's ask for divine guidance. Okay, so my nose is starting to just run like crazy. So the allergies. In just a second. Okay. So I like to put some Reiki in the deck. How does this guide us to the right? First is the horse spirit. So it's a 33, which is a great, one of the major numbers. You could look that up and see how 33 might affect you this week. Freedom is yours. It's the horse, and then there's the fox. Oh, the fox, is running and the horses are chasing them. Think on your feet. So the horse kind of just follows, and the fox has to figure out where it's going to be going. So 27, which is 9. So kind of going to the end of the cycle. So freedom this week will be important to you. Kind of like being able to run, maybe when you want to run from something. Mercury just went into retrograde in Scorpio. Now for some people who were born in Mercury retrograde, they actually do quite well. During that time, things are better for them. For other people, it can be a real difficult time and fairly challenging. There's going to be a lot of introspection when it comes to your emotions during this time. So thinking on your feet. So there's going to be times when you're having to live very consciously, that as you're going along, everything you're doing is going to have an effect on something else that happens. So let's take a look at the chakra cards. What chakra is being pointed to at this time for you to cleanse and refresh during this week. Okay. Okay, so the divine wisdom, which is the crown. So divine wisdom comes to us in many ways. Here it's showing a book. Certainly the Bible has a lot of divine wisdom. A lot of the other books that are similar to the Bible, as well as things that come through your crown chakra from the 7th dimension, the 5th dimension, and not as much the 4th, because that's more where the spirits are, but the 5th where the angels coming to you, imparting divine wisdom. It's also the 9. So the fox spirit and the divine wisdom are coming to you with the number 9, which is the ending of a cycle. So we have 3, 3, and 9, 9. So looking at the, coming to the end of a cycle, the end of a journey, the end of something in your life, and you're looking back and you're saying, I gained so much knowledge from all of this. It's beginning to coalesce and come together into wisdom. And the angel message on my the Tarot Facebook this week, you can take a look at today, and the angel for the 13th, and the angel message is about how the angels are willing to come and help you, but you have the wisdom that you need to follow, and they will help you to know that, to be able to follow your heart and things inside of you in the directions that you should go. So as you move forward, think on your feet, because freedom is yours, and you might be moving in a new direction as this comes to an end. Okay, so Scorpio, let's take a look at your cards here. So this is the tarot deck, and let's take a look at this week, October 18th through 24. Okay. All right, so we have in the center, the situation is the 3 of Wands. So that's really a great energy. Like, it's kind of like coming to the end. A lot of things have, you're waiting for your ships to come in. The underneath the base, the foundation, is the 9 of Swords. The thing that will help you this week is the 8 of Pentacles. So here's another 9. So we have 3 9s now. The Emperor is in the crown, the thoughts, the thinking. Actually, the Pisces, I think, had the Emperor in the crown as well. So that's moving forward today. And then for your Scorpio, your that's interesting. The outcome is the Moon. So underneath, the Moon is kind of the underneath. It's like what's under there. So the underneath will maybe help explain it. The first one is the Devil, the Tower, the 8 of Cups. So we have a second 8, the 10 of Pentacles, 1 of Pentacles, and the Lovers, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so the situation that you're in right now is you're coming to the end of a cycle. You have had a lot of things finishing up, coming to completion. So Scorpio, if you're in that position where, you could still be 20 in age range and kind of coming to the end of a cycle. So oftentimes it's like every 7 years, 21, 28, stuff, and keeping on going up through the sevens. And so as we go through the 7-year cycles, so you could be coming to the end of one of those 7-year cycles, and you're you're watching a lot of your ships come in, a lot of good things are happening, and a lot of the things that are in your base and your foundation has to do with those things that are coming into your dreams at night, the direction of your thoughts at that time. And the thing that will benefit you is this hard work. And the work that you've been doing, the effort that you've put in all these years is a huge benefit for you. My nose will not stop running. Sorry about that. Okay, so, you know, as you're looking out, you know, over the things that you have done, it is very good. You know, like the creation, God said, you know, He looked out at everything He made, He said, it is very good. So what you've done, you know, so far in your life, you're looking back and you're saying, it is very good. You know, there's some things cropping up in your dreams that are kind of pushing you, and I think that's where this moon is coming in, with some of the cards that came out with that. So there's some little ticklings going on in your dreams, you know, but overall you're sitting here going, you know, what has happened has been very good. And, you know, also in your crown, you know, so I kind of see these coming together, you know, this divine wisdom, you know, with the Emperor and with the Fox. So it's kind of all coming together. So the Fox says, think on your feet. And, you know, it's easier to think on your feet when you are filled with wisdom. And the Emperor, you know, he may sit there in his quietly many times listening to people, but when it comes down to it, he has to think on his feet. He has to know right now the decision to make. He can't, you know, be like me with my tarot readings and talk forever and ever. He's quietly waiting, listening, and thinking on his feet. Okay, so that's what happens when you watch Gemini. All right, Scorpio. So as we're looking at this divine wisdom that's coming into our lives, and we've had that happening for a long time, but we're coming to a point this week where some things are starting to be known. Now, this is a full moon. We will still be in the energies, you know, 18 through 24. We'll still be in some of the energies at the beginning of the week with the new moon. But as we continue on to next week, so it could be that this outcome is in the following week around the full moon. But neither here nor there, as these little, you know, tickling things are coming into your thoughts at night and in your dreams. Listen to them very carefully. You know, write down your dreams. You know, hear what's really going on, because you are going to find something in your life that has been blocking you and has been stopping you from really going where you want to go. And those blocks are going to get broken down. And it is going to fall down, and a whole new structure is going to be built. You know, you're going to be walking away from something really major. And it could be something that you thought was really good. I mean, you know, you find out that somebody's cheating on you and you're like, this is over. You find out that after all these years, you're like, I really am an alcoholic. I am not just a heavy drinker. And boom, a whole new phase of your life begins. You know, you finally face the codependency that you have been living with for a long time in your relationships. You know, you realize that going to the casino 3 times a week is not actually the right thing for you to be doing, because you're addicted. You know, some people are, some people aren't. So if something's going to come up in your life that you're going to have to face, that right now is a moon. It's underneath, it's in your subconscious. It's not something, but your dreams are starting to tickle it out, and it's going to come out full force, potentially this week or next week, somewhere probably in this month, where you're going to have a tower moment. You're going to, you know, you're going to go into therapy. You're going to you know, face the fact. You're going to start reading the books. You're going to start doing the work. Maybe I know someone who at a very young age had a heart attack, or a near heart attack, and just boom, at that moment she realized that there's some things that she's going to change. She's going to have to change the stresses that are in her life. She's going to have to change the way she eats, the way she runs her life. There's so many things that will have to be broken down and changed because of this one occurrence. So something is going to happen in your life. For many of you, this is a general reading. For many of you, that is going to be very eye-opening. But know that in that, and you have to, you know, walk away from many things. But look at the result. I mean, the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, maybe it's going to take you, you know, 10 days or 10 months or 10 years. It depends on what you're dealing with. But, you know, just keep this in your mind. Every time you feel discouraged, just think of the 10 of Pentacles. And also, it's going to lead you to new opportunities with connecting with people. So very likely something about, you know, this devil that you're having to face is going to help you. You know, once you have dealt with it, you'll have a whole new ability to be friends with people, to connect with people, to love people, to have people really in your heart and your life. Wow. And it's going to give you freedom. Freedom is yours. It's going to be hard. It's going to give you freedom. Okay, Scorpio. Since this is a general reading, obviously it won't be the same for everyone. Please comment down below if you feel comfortable, because I'd love to know, if anything has blessed you, helped you. Hopefully we can be an encouragement. Know that we're here in any way that we can. I also have my Facebook group and page, you know, that's here to help and support in these really hard times. Now, as we move along, I will go to the extended. We'll look at the, we kind of look at Aries, every time. Aries and Capricorn and Cancer, for sure, those three. So we'll look for sure at Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, maybe some other signs. Definitely the blocks that you're going to be facing. Let me spend a little bit more time on what this tower may be, this devil and tower may be, what you might be facing. Also, the advice from your higher self. Now, in all of this, if you feel like you need a private reading, more specific to you to kind of help you this week, I do offer private readings that you can take advantage of, and we can you can contact me through Facebook or Instagram with Spiritual Rebirth Tarot. And so if you take a look at, please like, subscribe, and share, and come on over to the extended. The link is below.